Wow, that's a surprise. It's froze last night. I was not expecting it to get that cold because unfortunately I left my socks up. So now my socks are frozen. They stand up on their own. Oh dear. Yep, there was a frost last night. My poor little tent is just covered in frost. Oh dear. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, it's a frost. And the sun is still a long way off. It's up high in the hills, but it's going to be a while before it gets here, so I have to get going. I just gave my tent a bit of a shake, and you can see all the ice built up on the inside and the outside. And that's what's there. Yeah, it's just lots and lots of ice, so I'm going to have to be drying this tent out at lunchtime. Good morning. It is day 68 and it's cold. I wasn't expecting a cold morning, so got a bit of a fright when I woke up to 0 degrees and ice all over my tent, frozen socks, frozen shoes. Thankfully I put my water filter in my sleeping bag because it's just habit to do that, so it was fine. Yesterday started good. It was going up and over a pass, which was quite a nice easy pass, and then around the side of a hill, a bit more climbing, and then up another pass, which was a slightly bigger pass. But not technical at all. That's solid ice. Woohoo! Yes, it's, once I got down from the pass, I could see a valley that looked clear as snow. I got really excited, but unfortunately it was a horrible mixture of snow and trail, and the trail was underwater where it wasn't under snow. And then it, yeah, finally right near the end the snow got less, but there's still snow. Oh, sun! Oh, wow. So today, yeah, nothing specific to aim for, but I'll try and make the most of this good trail and then start heading up the hill after a while. So yeah, not sure, I'll see how it goes. Ooh, hopefully I'll warm up soon. Really don't want to get my feet wet this early in the morning. My shoes and socks are just starting to thaw out now. So the last thing I want to do is put them in icy water. So I'm taking a little bit longer. I'm not splashing through like I was yesterday. Yeah, I mean it's pretty. I've got the river right beside me still. Snowy mountain in the distance. It's probably one I'm going to climb. So yeah, keep on going. Thankfully these are not too much snow patches at the moment. Whew. A sign, restoration in progress. Give plants a chance, stay off. Okay. At least this time of day I don't need to worry about post holing. Snow is nice and crisp. It's been nice. There's only been occasional snow patches, but now I'm into a thicker area of snow. Oh, the frozen worms. Oh. Phenomenal. Alright, that's where I've come from. The river's still there. It's really neat watching all the chipmunks running around in the grass here. Well, I won't say grass, in the open area. So, got out of that snow patch. now and a bit nicer, but I can see back into the trees, means back into the snow patch. I managed to keep my feet reasonably dry, but maybe not now. Very well camouflaged squirrel on that rock. It's funny, it's foam. Just collected on that special corner before heading down. Oh, lots of stream crossings. This one's nice because it's got rocks across it. Hey, now I get a bridge. Oh, there we go. It's like a vehicle bridge. Hey! Glad there's a bridge. Hate to get my feet wet on the trail. Alright, there's some signs here. What do the signs say? Okay, so from your route, Ina Lake, Donahue Pass. So that's the way I've come. This sign is about trying to stop the tracks getting wider. And then there's another signpost up there. Alright. What are my options here? Okay, so Tuolumne Meadows 1.4, that's the way I'm coming. And yeah, some other places, High Sierra Camp, Yosemite Valley, that way. Alright, so I am heading to Tuolumne Meadows. Tuolumne Meadows, 0.6 of a mile, and there's a ranger station at 1.3. Now, should be a bridge just ahead to get across this big river. It's a double bridge. Got a little one and a long one, which this river has got a lot more volume from when I crossed it way up the top. That's a big river now. Woohoo! Look at that all going down there. Alright, and part 2. Up we go. Alright. No snow so far. We're steadily climbing up. Going to be going up to a road soon. Here's the snow. There's a nice little lake in here as well. It's a novelty, these lakes actually having water in them. It makes a nice change. Alright. And another very welcome bridge. It's another big river. Alright. Yay! Look at that. Heading across. And now I turn left. Heading towards the ranger station. Signpost. That's the way I've come. The lodge. I think that's a road up there, or a car park. And I continue this way. Ranger station. Spotted some rubbish bins over by the road, so yeah. Came and got rid of my rubbish. It's bear proof, which is great. So now back across to the trail, which isn't far. car park up there, but oh wow, hang on. What is this rock? Cool. Oh, there's another rubbish bin there. Wow, amazing rock up there. That's so cool. But I can't see it very well, but oh, neat. Alright, now back on trail. No bikes. Now this is the trail. Nice and wide. Definitely in touristy areas now. I'm assuming it's a weather monitoring station. Oh, that's cute. Big open meadow. Love the rocks up there. Oh, there's a bird of prey going across of some sort. And this is the highway I'm on. And here is the first road crossing since Kennedy Meadows. Have to make sure I look out for traffic. Oh wow, now I can get a good view of this rock. Woohoo! That is pretty cool. I think there's a information sign up here, so I'll have a look, see what it says. So yeah, a little car park, there's rubbish bin, there's toilets, there's an information sign. Lovely. If you continued down the road, down that way, you'll get to the Tuolumne general store. It's not too far away, and that's the normal resupply option for this leg, but it's closed. Well, it was closed when I left Mammoth because the road's still closed to it. So that's why I have to carry all the way to Sierra Meadows. Okay, so it's called Lambert Dome. Sculpted by glaciers which have filled Tuolumne Meadows many times over millions of years. If you stood here thousands of years ago during a glacier period, you'd be buried under 2,000 feet of ice. Haha, alright. So, where do I go? I am here and I am heading to the Pacific Crest Trail. I might take a detour, so to Strings and back, just to have a look. Right, so here's the trail. Woohoo! More snow. Yay! Before continuing down that trail, I checked gut hooks, and we actually followed this road across this ford. A whole lot of beer bins there. So a beer bin is these big metal boxes, and you have to lift that catch up to then lift the lever to open it up. So they're beer proof, and if you're camping, that's where you should be storing all of your food. Alright, so just gone across the ford, and here's the sign, Soda Springs, half a mile. Woohoo! I say I'm enjoying being on the road for a little bit. Some information signs and a PCT sign this way. So that map at the information centre was wrong. Put me off. I could have had to slog through that snow. Instead, I have the joy of just being able to walk normally. Maybe on a road, but it's not all easy walking. I'm not going through that because that's pretty deep, so sorry, I'm going around the edge. In the information signs every 100 or 200 meters, which is cool. Turning off Soda Springs, 0.1 mile, Pacific Crest Trail. So this is Soda Springs. I mean, you don't even have to be in there. You can have a look at these little things bubbling away. It's pretty cool. So it's carbonated mineral springs. It's meant to be pure and clean, but I'm not going to have any. So, going into it, there we go. That's where people drink from. Bubbling away, and there's another one here by the door bubbling away. Interesting colour. So I imagine coming up out of the ground is pretty cool, but the stagnant water around it, not so cool. And cute little construction around it just to stop the animals getting in. There you go, Soda Springs. All of the ground's a funny colour from the minerals. And looking at Tuolumne Meadows. Woohoo! Alright. This is Parsons Memorial Lodge. Parsons campaigned with Muir to keep the valley undammed. Lovely. Obviously locked. And then there's the Macaulay cabin. Just some people here who lived here for a while. There's a nice view of that rock. Alright, now I head back and rejoin the trail and go up. Some information, the Glen Orlan Trail, which means beautiful valley in Gaelic. Some wilderness regulations, rules about bears and water, a little bit of information about Yosemite. It was recognised by Congress in 1890 when it was Yosemite National Park, and in 1984 95% was designated as wilderness. Yeah, so some nice information, a trail with steps and no snow. We'll see how long that lasts. Well, it was a couple of 100 metres. Nice while it lasted. Alright, I do think it's going to be more dirt than snow for a while though, which will be nice. There's a neat dome of rock there. It's hard to get a good view of it, unfortunately. So the snow's cleared for a little bit. For some reason my legs are really tired today. Yeah, it's just a low energy day. I had a different breakfast today, but I would have thought it would give me more energy. Instead of the normal carnation instant breakfast, I had granola, and I added cranberries, and I also added a hot chocolate mix as well. And I had quite a big portion, so I would have thought that would have given me some decent energy. But no, just legs are tired, and yeah, I mean, you have your up days and your down days, and this is just one of those down days where I'll just push through. But be lovely if I can have trail like this. Still rocky, and you still got to concentrate a bit, but nowhere near as frustrating as the snow. And it could be a mental thing. It could be I'm just really frustrated with the mixed terrain and the up and down. I've been really struggling to get my mind positive about these snow patches. Normally if there's something that is annoying, I try and find something positive, and because if you dwell on how bad it is, it stays bad. But if you can look for the positive, then generally it's not quite as bad anymore. But yeah, struggling with that. I think part of it also is knowing, I'm walking to Sonora Pass, so probably another 5 days. But Sonora Pass is not a rest stop. It's simply picking up a resupply package and continuing on. And then I've got another 5 days. So It's got a long time ahead of me before I have another rest stop. Maybe I should have taken an extra day in Mammoth. Really given my body a good rest. Oh well, too late now. Make the most of what I've got. And I'm appreciating the lack of snow. As I say that, I see snow ahead. Here we go again. Yay the snow. I'm guessing we're at a junction because that's a sign. I can make out it says soda. Soda Springs. So there's probably another sign somewhere in the turn off to one of the directions. Oh, there it is. Stables that way. And in this direction should be a sign somewhere, maybe under here, for the way I'm going. It looks like quite a big river crossing. Alright, so the widest part is across there, and there's a good exit. Obviously it's got the stairs going up, so I'll just go across to there, then across. I'll go up there, but it's at quite a steep angle, so I'm not going to try it. Okay, so looking at the river, I see the path across there, underneath that rock, and then across up there. That seems the gentlest water. Ooh, it's another junction ahead. It's quite nice having all these junctions. It's something interesting, and little short milestones. I love the really sharp, jagged, pointy mountains that are around here. Alright, back across a open area with lots of rocks. There's all sorts of things, squirrels and chipmunks wandering around in here. Keep catching them out of the corner of my eye. And another decent stream crossing. It leads out to the big river at the end there. And another, looks like a neat bare rock hill up ahead. Another. So starting to be able to see that too. And big wide slow river beside me. And that's the up down up down up down over the snow. These snowbanks are even deeper than normal. Wow, trying to get up and down them. And another up there, not quite as deep as this one. Oh, up, down, that's hard work. That's a big river. Here's my lunch spot. I wanted a nice big rock slab to dry my tent, and I found one. My tent was saturated now that the ice had melted, and get to look down at the river flowing past slowly. Nice and relaxing. I enjoyed my lunch break. Now back to fighting the snow. I don't even know where the track's going. Somewhere that way, I'm assuming. And a cute little bridge. A little difficult to get down to. Alright, that's what I can see. The big river. And a tree to get over, under, around, somehow. That's awkward, right over a bridge. Panorama, that's the direction I'm going. Got rocks telling me the route. Then we've got this beautiful river. Snow-capped mountains in the background. That's the trail I just came over, the bridge and the tree across the trail. Then look at this, wow! Just solid rock. Woohoo! That is pretty cool. And then back to where I'm going. Oh yeah. And another rock field. This time there's a cool formation up there and the river's a lot faster. Not much different behind, still snow. Here's the one I saw before. Some cool boulders, another big rocky area. Alright, across I go. Now heading along underneath these cliffs. I'm about to go across at the creek, and that's the snowy side, so it's going to be even worse. But I thought I'd come just a little bit higher because I could see, woohoo, look at these cliffs and amazing views. Woohoo! Okay, so now I'm crossing the river. And you don't want to be falling in because that, wow, look at that. That is a lot of water being forced through a narrow area. Woo-hoo. Much nicer at the bridge. It's pretty that side. Lot of water that side. Woo-hoo. A lot of work to build these bridges. There you go. What a view. Woo. They forgot to finish the bridge. Ha! That's not fair. Look at that. And then the trail went way up there and then came down here to make me back beside the river. So not sure what it's doing now. After the big rocks, but the markers aren't needed because once you're in this rocky area you just can't see any sign of the trail. Trails come from that way. Still got this beautiful water, and now following the rocks, following down. It's Tuolumne Falls! Woohoo! This trail's pretty cool, all the rocks, it's cobblestones. Woohoo! That's the path, that way, through all these little trees, can't go around. It could have been really bad with the steep slope, but just this little bit of clear is enough to change it from horrible to fine. And another bridge, that's the falls. Like an old bridge down there, and this is the view out this way. And once again, they didn't finish the bridge. They didn't take into account what happens when the snow melts. So wet feet again. So from here I am just heading up this valley following the river, and I'm going to end up camping somewhere up here. Yeah, that's it. Nothing special to look for, no special attractions that I'm aware of. This is a steep bit. Look at that, it's a lizard. That is the first lizard I have seen in a long, long time. That must mean it's getting warm. Woo! Yay, the lizard! That's where I'm going. Got a neat hill up there. It's on the other side of the river that I'm following up. There's the falls, and then there's this cool rocky hill thing above me, which is pretty cool. Alright, and I'm going to jinx myself, but since I started climbing from the bridge, there's been no snow. Well, it was lovely while it lasted. It was a whole 15 minutes of no snow. Oh, that was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. But now back to the mixed again. Just entered the snow and already post-holed. My own stupid fault. I didn't see the log, I didn't notice it, and dropped down in there. Oh, it's not so much the leg that goes in that's the issue, it's the leg that stays up, and that twisted my left knee. But thankfully, seems alright. Oh. Have to slow down again. These little snow bumps are quite steep, so it makes it quite slow going. There's a lovely river just beside, which is nice. This is funny. I think the stream flooded, leaving some dirt as it then took off. It's a crater. Still in the snow. Started heading downstream now, and it's just very rough navigation. Big hill on my left, big hill on my right, heading down a hill. It's just finding the best route through the trees. Yeah, so that is what I'm doing. Every now and again I see the faintest sign of a track, but we're all taking different routes, I think. Just the route which seems the easiest walking for each of us. Right, leaving the pine trees. It's a creek junction, main creek there and the side creek I just crossed. And I'm now just following the valley up. Hey, and there's the trail. I think most of it's going to be under snow, but I'll take what I can get. That's Elbow Hill. I'll be going on that side of Elbow Hill, heading up the valley. Clear bit was nice, but now it's snow and deep water. Whoa, someone post-holed there. Now, there's some tracks, which are actually quite big. Look at the size of this track here. So there's my hiking pole as a comparison. That's a big track. Not sure what it is, but heads in that direction. Head in that direction, through the water and then over the snow, hoping I don't post-hole. There's no footprints to follow, dead reckoning, and I came out exactly on the trail. Here it's easy navigation. Keep the river on my right, keep the hill on my left, continue down the valley. Nice and easy. The snow has some sun cups, but not too bad, and it's just soft enough to take the tops off the sun cups, so I'm not twisting my ankle, but still giving me decent traction. Woohoo! That's what I mean by sun cups, the dimples in the snow. You can just make out my footprints. This one's a coyote because you can see the nails at the end of the toes. Sun cups are still not easy. I still slide down the occasional one, but as you can see by my footprints, I'm not sinking very far, so it's actually really good. And got coyote footprints going along beside my footprints. Alright.